Fish is one of the quirkiest relics in Peglin, the awesome Peggle roguelike. It makes your big orbs do a lot of extra damage the more big orbs you have. And we have never really gotten a broken run with it until today. So will it be strong enough to beat the new Act 4 in Peglin? Let's find out. We're trying to get a win at Crucible 3 for Act 4, and we haven't won with default Peglin, so that's what we're going to try to do here today. Man, sprouting investment is always a fun way to try to break the economy. I think the first Act 4 win we did, but I'm going to do Big Fish, just for the gimmick. I think if we could beat Act 4 with Big Fish, that would be a fun meme, right? This is the one where orbs that are big deal damage. Deal like pretty much extra damage the more big orbs I own. So I don't know if we're even gonna find some big orbs, but could be pretty fun to try to beat Act 4 with big orbs. But once again, we've beaten Act 4 at Crucible 0, 1, and 2. And we're just, I guess, trying to grind out an Act 4 win on all of the Crucibles. That's the goal here. Yeah, I think we might have to see a Peglin 2 before an Act 5, yeah. I think so. Also, yeah, I've seen a couple of people ask about the golden Peglin dude on the main menu. And that you just get, it's just a cosmetic just by owning the supporter DLC that they put out. So we're on the lookout for some big balls here, I suppose. And we only have 1 crit instead of 2 because of the Crucible 3. I'm going to go ahead and take Swoltorb. Because, you know, we got to think of Act 4 in general, right? What can get a win in Act 4? Okay, Basalt Totem. You know what? Increasing your max HP is very, very important in Act 4, considering the final boss removes max HP. Whoa! Well, this is pretty hot. I got a item from a question mark. Either more discards or extra bombs. The extra bombs are really nice, but I'm actually going to say extra discards because if I do find big orbs, I'm going to want to use them a lot. So maybe we'll find a big orb here. We'll see. No big orbs. Whenever a shield is destroyed, gain bulwark. I do love that shop relics are cheaper, but not really seeing a big orb here. I'll probably just buy Concentration, because that's a good orb. That's a good orb. I could have bought a Rub Orb as well, but I'm not going to. Even though it could have been pretty decent. It could have been decent. Yeah, if we were on a higher Crucible, Horrible would be big. But yeah. Okay. We're going to probably just remove an orb. Be very, very consistent between that and Ambidextrary, actually. That's going to be pretty nice. That's going to be pretty nice. What's the relic that keeps crits and refreshes in the same spots? I don't think a relic exists like that. By default, refreshes stay in the same spot, and crits move around. So there's a relic that allows refreshes to move. There's also a relic of the, I want to say it's Duplication Potion or whatever that like duplicates crits and refreshes, which sometimes can visually make it feel like that. But as far as I know, I don't think that exists. Yeah, Bold Orb would be nice. Default Peglin can find Bold Orb. That would be a big orb. Yeah, Tactical Treat's the one that makes the refreshes move around. But yeah, it's been fun. Fun excuse. Oh, we got our first big orb. We got a big boy orb, the Buckle Orb. Okay, we got our first big orb. So gain 2 bulwark every hit, and it's big. Now, this used to be AoE. They actually took away AoE off of it, interestingly enough. So, I don't know. I'm not going to increase our max HP quite yet, because I really need to be leveling up things. But this would be pretty cool if I could somehow try to win with Big Fish, right? So, we have 1 big orb, which means that the big orbs are going to deal damage equal to the number of owned large orbs every hit peg. So it's going to be like a little defresh potion. Nothing too crazy there. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I guess, what, has Bucklorb not always been big? So it's doing a little bit of extra damage. Not that great, right? The goal is we get more big orbs. And they'll actually, like, do good. We actually got a good, ooh, that was great. That was a very good, very good. I'm gonna hope. Nope. Hoping wasn't enough. Hoping wasn't enough. Oh, geez. Yikes. 36 damage. Cool. Okay. Okay, taking 20. Oh, another Bucklorb. We got another big orb. We got another big orb. I think snowballs count when they're big. I think. So 2 big orbs. I'm going to just upgrade the big orbs. Try to save money. So then Ring of Pain, whenever we lose health 7 times that to everyone. I'm going to take Ring of Pain. It has offered us so many bomb relics. If you want to see Act 4 broken with bombs, we did that last episode. I'm feeling like I want to do something that's not bombs. We've gotten so many relics. Whenever the board's refreshed, deal damage to all enemies equal to the number of pegs restored. That's just good. Good AoE, especially if I'm not leaning on bombs and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, after we do some pegging, we're going to be checking out that, the Racoin, the Coin Pusher Roguelike. We played the demo of it, and really loved it, and it officially comes out. So, figured us Peggin fans would like that. So, by the time, for those of you all watching live, that video I'm going to try to have out tomorrow, day of release. And for those of you guys watching this on a video, that video should already be out. So check it out if you want. But I think we've got a pretty good build so far. Because now all the big orbs do 2 damage per peg hit. So gonna just keep upgrading our big orbs, I think. Yeah, there's honestly probably better things to upgrade. But I'm trying to make the big fish go big here. That's the goal here. Wonder if Matryoshka Shell would disable the relic, considering it halves the size. I think it would, if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. I am not 100% sure. So this is a build that I feel like we really haven't, we really haven't like ever gotten a crazy broken big fish run. So I'm not really expecting this to to do well, but it might. I don't know. We'll see. I would love if it did. Right, we're in Act 4, we're in Peglin 2.0. There's been so many changes that we really haven't gotten to try out. But it seems to be, you know, working out pretty decent right now, I suppose. So just any big orbs I can take, I'm going to take. We've maxed out the 2 big orbs, because I just want to use them constantly. I'm going to just try to get some money here. And I did get money. I did take damage as well, but, you know, that's probably okay. That's probably okay. And Bulwark is, you know, relatively good against Act 4. I think it's really good that we got Basalt Totem, right? We haven't been increasing our max HP now. It's kind of hard to do that, but we do want to focus on that because you need a lot of max HP in an ideal world going up against the true final boss. A self-damage build could maybe be good against the final boss because the one buff peg that makes it heal when you heal, take damage when you hurt yourself. Yeah, I am interested to see how Ring of Pain will perform in the final boss. I really am. But, I don't know, this build seems interesting. I like big orbs and I cannot lie. Damn right. So no big orbs. No big orbs. So let's go ahead and start upgrading Swoltorb. And you know what? I'll start increasing our max health. I think if we truly want a shot at the Act 4 win, we need to have a lot. We need to have a lot of max HP. So we got a relatively decent upgrade. I was going to say I don't think we have good AoE, but then again, if only Bucklorb still was AoE. I do miss Bucklorb being AoE, but I suppose I could understand. But we do have Ring of Pain, and then when we actually refresh, right, we'll do damage to everybody with Refilibuster. So I think we're actually gonna do pretty decent. Also, that bulwark. I suppose those upgrades might not be like making the damage go crazy, but definitely giving us more bulwark, which is nice. A third Bucklorb has hit the tower. Wow. Okay. So big fish is already at 3. All of our big orbs do 3 damage per. Dude, this would have been a crazy bomb build if I had done that. When applying positive status effects, increasing. I don't know if I'm doing. Oh, well, actually, no, I am. With the shield. I'll take that. This is an interesting run. We're pretending I'm like a Baladin or something right now. This is crazy. Really early Basalt Totem's quite nice for an Act 4 run. Yet normally, right before Act 4, it's like, because you can't really utilize it until later. But if you know you're trying to go to Act 4, very, very good. Very, very good. So every time I hit a peg, we are doing 3 damage to whoever I'm targeting. Just straight up because of big fish. I already think this might be one of the best big fish builds or runs that we've gotten. Wonder how much poison you could put on an Act 4 boss. Next time, there are still so many new relics that we haven't gotten to try that are new on the round roll. So I definitely want to try a poison build on Act 4 and want to try getting all the new stuff. There's so much Peglin to be had here in this new Peglin 2.0. So I've been trying to do 2 Peglin videos a week instead of 1 because I know how much everybody, myself included, has been enjoying this. So I think we should do relatively good here. Concentration, if anything, kind of helps counter the thorns if we need. But I think we'll be okay. But here, let's... Woo! Plus the bomb, and there we go. It is funny that Bucklorb is the only large orb that I have been getting, but... So we're going to go ahead and upgrade it. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Swoltorb, and I'm going to increase our max HP. So what do we want here? Focus Blast, status effects... We're just going to take Gift. That's the safe. We do, if we're trying to go to Act 4, you need both challenge relics. Mini bossification. Oh, I always take this one. You just fight a mini boss. Next act, 2 random relics are deactivated each battle. Honestly, mini bossification's fine. We just fight a mini boss at the start of here. We don't get a relic from it, but someone did point out last time we played, you get the gold. So it's kind of one of the only ones that actually have a benefit. Also, Swoltorb with Gift is really good. Really good. What do you think's the most damage you've done in one sitting? Definitely, like, either back in the day before Kritzmalosa Fleece got nerfed or any of the times we use it as a secret relic. You could technically get it, like, infinite amounts of damage we've done before, which is always fun. Yeah, duplication potion build is also something I'd like to use. But having 2 discards here is very nice. There aren't very many other big orbs. Yeah, I know we can see Boldorb. There's Boldorb. And yeah, Gift in Act 4 boss has been decent to me. I know some people have said it can screw you up. We haven't had too much trouble with it. But never say never. Never say never. Your stream has the unhinged tag. But all of the pegs are on hinges. Curious. But I gotta say, you know, and it probably is that we've been playing on lower crucibles, because I was like, man, yeah, ever since Peglin 2.0, I feel like we've been doing a lot better in the normal runs. It's probably because we reset our crucible wheel, right? But I'm still loving what we've been doing. I think it's been a really fun way to get to re-experience what the game is like through all of the crucibles here in our videos. Snowball, wait, yeah, Snowball could maybe be good here. There's Voltorb. Wait a minute, we already have 4. So every big orb is doing 4 damage per, and we have AoE. That is hot as hell. I'm gonna try to save some money maybe for the shop over there. Dude, I think this is already gonna be the best big fish build we've ever had. Is there a relic that makes orbs big? I don't think so. That's actually a good idea, though. That'd be a fun idea. Like every 4, it could almost be like duplication station, right? Like every 4 hits, Every 4 shots, you shoot big. Also, I just realized how OP Big Fish with gift is. Because every peg hit 4 damage. But I can hit every single peg 3 times. This is actually already an incredibly broken build. That is unbelievable, actually. I'm going to save all of my money here. Hoping to get some really good relics to make Act 4 easy. But I actually can't believe how broken this is. Now, that kind of sucked a little bit. Especially it being our AoE orb there. But we could maybe... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. What's going on there? Why are my big balls getting forced through that narrow hole like that? What is going on? What is going on? Now, I do have Ring of Pain as well. I don't know what's going on there. That feels weird. That feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, dude, Ring of Pain, they hit me, they take damage. I don't really care if they hit me. I've got so much health. And we got it. We got it. Gonna just save money. Hopefully here. Definitely want the elite fight, though. There's a challenge relic that adds horribles to your deck for the next act. That would actually would be a good. Also, who are we fighting? We're fighting Ballista, which is fine. That's yeah, probably, because that would make Big Fish really OP, right? And that's also why I took Ambidextrous, because say we had a bunch of horribles, that would be totally fine to discard, right? So this run is ridiculous already. I think those big orbs are getting pinched against the ceiling. Yeah, definitely something like that. But yeah, every big orb doing 4 damage per peg but in reality it's 12 damage per peg if it hits them each 3 times. Dude, this is already the crazy strongest Big Fish run that we have ever gotten. And another Buckle Orb, so now it's at 5. I'll only buy it. I won't upgrade it. We are at 5 right now. Shout out to Die in the Dungeon, by the way. Obviously, this is a reference to Die in the Dungeon, and Die in the Dungeon added our Rainbow Monstera Leaf relic to the games, just like Peglin. So extra shout out to Dungeon Die and Die in the Dungeon. Go check out our series. I definitely want to do more videos on that when it officially comes out or something, but love that game. I think we're going to just try to get more gold. More gold equals maybe more gold for Basalt Totem, which is more max HP, which means maybe we won't lose to Act 4. We shall see. We shall see. But I am in love with this build already. Do you think seal of approval? Oh, that's a hard one because I don't know how good this build will be. I don't know how good just single, like how good is 5 damage? How good is 5 damage against a boss with 600,000 health, right? I don't know if in my mind I have solved a way to beat Act 4. We found a way to buy me time via Basalt Totem. That is why I bought the upgrading, by the way. Even though this wasn't like that great of an upgrade build. I mean, it is now with gift and we knew that, but the only thing we really have is 1 Swoltorb. Oh my god! And 6 large things, which is crazy. But once again, 6 per. Is that gonna do good against 600,000 HP? I genuinely don't know. So we are gonna take our 150 gold here into the shop. But yeah, regardless, this build's good. But we need more. Whenever you reload, gain Muster Coal, man. This kind of sucks. Enemies don't get extra turn for first reload. I don't even know if Unicorn Horn is very important for us. Whenever you gain Bulwark, increase the amount gained by 2. We're obviously going to take that. So we're going to have a ton of shield, which is good and is good in Act 4, but the scariest thing is us losing max HP. I don't know. I could try to turn this into an obelisk build as well. Because we have things like Bold Orb and Pebble. I don't know. I don't think so. I think yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think we would just remove a Pebble. We're gonna just try to make this very consistent. Now, I wish we could have maybe gotten Dumbbell or something, but we shall see. Start a Battle Gain Muster Coal or Bad Cheese. Because you can't round guard Bad Cheese the Act 4 boss. I'll just I don't know. I think we have enough AoE with Ring of Pain. I'll just take more Muster Coal. Definitely want the elite fight because I need a million relics. I need a way to beat Act 4. In my mind, I don't think I've figured out a way to beat Act 4. This is insane though. 6 damage. This is almost like we got Molten Gold. This is like a better version of Molten Gold. 16 damage per peg hit, and we can do about 18. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. And we are gaining an insane amount of bulwark between Mask of Joy and Essential Oil. Maybe Bomb would have been good. Sustain's always needed. I think I have enough bulwark. I think the only thing that the bulwark isn't going to protect me against is the loss of max HP in Act 4, which is hopefully why we have the other thing. Now, Echo Orb here probably still isn't even worth it. I can't believe it. I just don't think I need Echo Orb here. I genuinely don't think it does anything to help with this build. This is like one of the first times. Yeah, Big Fish does more damage the more big orbs we have. Absolutely. So I'm going to just upgrade our big orbs. And I'll start increasing our max HP. Okay, 2 extra crits. Pumpkin Pie is also insanely good, though. So I'll go Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is actually like bonkers. Like straight up one of the top tier relics in the entire game, I think. More max HP or orbs start with more damage. Dude, I'm honestly gonna just go with the max HP. So we're already at 140 max HP, which is already pretty decent. And we haven't even done an Act 4 yet. But yeah, Pumpkin Pie might let us do more of the Big Fish shenanigans here. We shall see. We shall see. When they're on those sides, it's a little bit hard here. With Cactus and Golden Fleece, I killed the Act 4 boss with Phase 1. Yeah, Cactus could be an interesting choice. Also, I'll definitely take Potion Bolt. I love Potion Bolt. We're going to try to max that out early. 2 refreshes. Now, Exploitable. This is potentially how we could scale Act 4. So they just take more and more crit damage. I really want the Peg Bag, but we're low Crucible, so we still have 2 refreshes. I'm going to take Spiffy Crit. Shout out to Spiff and Brit, obviously. But I think that gives us another form of scaling against Act 4. And I think we need any amount of scaling that we possibly can get. Now, we do not enjoy this this fight. This board sucks with Gift a lot. Luckily, our Big Fish build is just very broken right now. This is very broken. Very, very broken. Also, Potion Ball with Gift. I'm glad we took Gift. Gift is going to do very good things for us here. I'm just going to go straight to that refresh. This has been a entertaining run. I'm so curious if this is Pumpkin Pie, if this is going to be able to get us to an Act 4. I don't know. I do not know. Cactus ignores the max damage is perfect. Oh, true, yeah. Doctor Orb I would normally take. I don't think we need it here. We're going to upgrade Potion Ball. We're going to increase max HP. I would hope that we'll have 200 max HP. Also, going in the fire, I have a bunch of shields, so who cares? Who cares? I'm just getting all the gold I want. I'm hoping we'll have 200 max HP by the time we get there. Oh, attacks get an increasing damage multiplier based on number of removed. Obviously, Overwhammer in general would be good if I didn't have a broken build. All I'm thinking about is Act 4 right now. And Bag of Orange Pegs maybe gets us more damage in Act 4. So we'll see. Right now, Big Fish is equivalent to 14 Mental Mantles. Yeah, and it's not reliant on the gold. It's reliant on, you know, it's reliant just on hitting the orbs in general. So it's just like even better. So I was going to say it would be a fun meme to take Mental Mantle on top of this. But we actually don't want that because, once again, we have Basalt Totem. We want to be trying to pay for as much max HP as possible. Now, this kind of sucks. But, I mean, we're building up armor. We've got an insane amount of max HP. It should all be fine. And we keep adding that exploitable. So whenever we do actually hit a crit, it's going to be doing a lot more damage. Mental Mantle, not Molten Mantle. Ah, it's all the same. It's all the same. The amount of puns in this game, I never know. Especially after they just changed a couple things too. And then we got Gaslit into, I still don't know. Like the Peglin Heroes pendant. I still cannot believe that that's what that relic has been called the entire time. I cannot believe. Man, this is a good build. Fun build. Fun build so far. Okay. So I think we're gonna just max HP, upgrade Bucklorb. And so I don't think we want multi-ball. I think that would kill a run. And we're not doing bombs. So honestly, giving us free piercing, I think we'll take that. I think we'll take that. We are not doing bombs. Orbert's Nightmare. That's where we fight a bunch of mimics. Second boss fest. Starting the next act by fighting another boss from this act. Wait, what? I haven't done that one before. That's interesting. I see, the problem is that sounds fun, but the problem is this is better. Exactly. The ones that give you a benefit, it's hard to not just take those instantly, which I love this premise, but I genuinely think that some of these should be nerfed. Because some of them genuinely are good. If you're trying to go to Act 4, like, yeah, fighting mimics is going to be hard. I better be able to whoop a mimic's ass. Otherwise, I have no chance of fighting Act 4. So, a couple of these, and I hate to be someone that's calling for nerfs, but I think the system is supposed to be challenging us. And I'm just going to say that there are a couple of these that actually you want. So, just like fighting an extra mini-boss. Right now, maybe I changed my mind on Crucible 20. We are on low Crucible, so I got to give that disclaimer. Absolutely taking another Bucklorb. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is already the best big fish build I have ever had in my entire life. This is great. I'm gonna save money. Actually, I should have saved money. Because I want some relics. I think relics are going to be one of the best chances we have to get things out of... Ooh. Is that just... Oh, this is a mimic. What am I talking about? I was like, oh my gosh, I got a chest. But I do 7 damage per hit. 7 damage per hit. Now, these mimics do get stronger and stronger. I think they have more stats or whatever. But... Come on, Pumpkin Pie. Dude, Pumpkin Pie is actually going to go so hard. And by so hard, I mean it added like 4 more slime. The mimics are a lot harder on Crucible 20, yeah. Other than your own, which of the content creator relics would you say is the best? I mean, honestly, for late game scaling, Spiffin Brits is bonkers. Just constantly adding more exploitable. Frost Primes, it did get heavily nerfed a while back. So it provides a lot less piercing, but if you don't have any AoE, you might be like... Frost Primes, it might be like the most excited you could be for a relic potentially, you know. There's 2 orbs you never take, balance and opposite reaction. Highly recommend. Both of them are powerful. Yeah, I've heard some people say those. I need to be on the lookout. It's kind of crazy. After like hundreds of hours, you kind of like have your comfort orbs and stuff. But there's been so many changes to the game, and I do remember just sometimes like I just won't try things, and then once I kind of give them another chance, I start trying them again. Like I remember there was like a year and a half where I like never picked up rub orb for whatever reason. I just and then I kind of like gave it another shot, and I was like, okay, yeah, actually, like I've been sleeping on these. Because otherwise, sometimes too, it's like there are so many good options. It's kind of cool to like see what everyone in particular really likes. Now this is where Gift was almost screwing us, right? But that's why we take Concentration, one of my favorite orbs in the entire game. Does a lot of things. Also, I am loving these multiple discards. And I have so much bulwark that I'm not really taking any damage here either. Another Bucklorb is nuts. Another Bucklorb's is nuts. Crazy. Orbs that are smaller activate multiple times. Crit also refreshes the board. We're not really healing. Yeah, we'll if we crit, we'll refresh. That'll be good. That'll be good, I suppose. One thing I need to try is blind, because hitting the eye counts every time to blind. Yeah, blind on an Act 4 seems interesting. Blind is one of those things, I mean, I guess now it's called darkness, but from my experience, darkness sucks in like Act 1 and Act 2, and then Act 3 and beyond, it's like one of the most strong things on the planet. So I am curious. I'm curious to like run a darkness build into Act 4. That does sound interesting. So we're gonna just try to save our money. Definitely want to go to the shop though, if possible. Come on, 3 more gold, 2 more gold. No. Okay, we might only be able to buy one thing here. Hero's backpack would go hard. There's another Bucklorb. When an enemy hits you, apply darkness. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy pocket sand because we literally were just talking about wanting to see how darkness works against Act 4. And I will buy yet another Bucklorb. So this is insane. This is an insane big fish build. This is insane, actually. Because, and it's so funny, like, Big Fish came from the update, like, what, 4 months ago? And it's just now, we're 4 months later, finally actually doing a run, like a good, successful run with it. Okay, let me try to get this refresh. There we go. Thoughts on Lazorb, basically low gravity concentration. It's cool. I know that we've had a lot of people have had debates on whether concentration or Lazorb is better. I like concentration way more. I think it's just a bit more easy to hit stuff. But I like Lazorb. I don't think I take it often because it's not one of my favorites. It is cool. It's cool. Cool orb for sure. Let's see. Yeah, the fact that the crits refresh there for us. Very nice. Very nice. What's the build? So we have big fish. So all of our big orbs do damage equal to the number of owned large orbs that we have. And not to toot my own horn, but I got a lot of big balls. Honestly, I would argue that increasing max HP might be more important. Dude, we would have had another broken bomb build if we had gone for it. Definitely going to go prime slime, though, I think. Because getting all this guaranteed slime would be pretty hot. Now, pocket watch would also be pretty good. Pocket Watch would also be good. It's always hard for me to turn up Prime Slime. It is one of my favorite relics in the entire game. Which once we, by the way, once we finally actually see all of the new relics and orbs, because there's still a lot new in this game that we haven't seen. Once we officially see everything new, I do want to do one big tier list video for all of the orbs in the game and one big tier list for all of the relics in the game. So definitely something I want to do in the near future. But yeah, I'm already imagining the title of the video. I beat Act 4 by being the biggest fish. Well, hopefully we can beat Act 4. I sure would love to clickbait it some way like that. Prime Slime with Potion Ball is insane. Yeah. When's Peglin Act 4 music coming out? Can't find it. I believe it's already out on the musician's, what is it called? Bandcamp or something? I want to say that's how I got the Act 4 music for the intro and outros of the new Peglin videos. I believe it should be coming soon to the official Steam soundtrack as far as I know. Obviously, don't know too much. Okay, so we're going to just upgrade. Honestly, I think I should upgrade concentration, and I'm going to increase our max HP. We need our max HP. Healing Slime, every 11 gold triggers a crit. I mean, honestly, I'm adding gold as I refresh, and I'm doing exploitable. So I'm actually definitely going to take Beckoning crit there. Definitely going to take Beckoning crit. But yeah, between gift and all of the slime, because I believe slime gives it even more durable. So the big fish build is going crazy. Going crazy. Okay. I believe. You have to think that it makes... You have to think that makes it so you don't raise the price for upgrades. You can just keep upgrading. Wait, what did I miss? You have to think that it makes you so you don't raise the price for upgrades. Are you saying if I only upgrade one time? I totally missed what we were talking about. Oh man. Yeah, I just been having weird chest pains and tightness in my chest, and I did go to the hospital to make sure I wasn't having a heart attack. And I believe it or not, I didn't have a heart attack. Probably just a panic attack. But it's just like it's all these couple little things. So it's interesting. Interesting. Oh, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that because I have this relic, not only do shops not go up in price, anything doesn't go up in price. So I can upgrade multiple times. And the price of upgrading doesn't go up. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we are going to max HP and concentration there. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think the Peglin Act 4 boss can handle the pure fat fish this build has to offer. We'll see. And normally this would be really good, but we'd actually never... All of the max HP related items suck against Act 4 because you're more likely just focusing on losing your max HP. So bouncers will contribute to damage there. And I definitely just want the elite and the chest here. That's a mimic. I don't need no shield. Give me them potions. Like, that's just so satisfying. That is so satisfying. Honestly, I'm going to just hard discard to try to get the refreshes, unless... Nope. But once again, that's why we have concentration. And I really should have hit the crit there, because it would have given us the guaranteed refresh, but... It's all good. It especially sucks here because this build expects to have like 200 ball work in a long fight. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because even when I'm not performing well in the The combat's like, I don't know. We just have so much ball work here. We just get so much ball work. Gotta love the curses that just make your life better. Yeah. Yeah. They're just so obviously the choices. I'm never gonna take some of these other ones. Like ever doesn't make sense to take them. Now, this is a little bit hard to get this these refreshes and crits. But hey, the longer that we don't get a refresh, technically that then just buffs up Bag of Orange Pegs. Like this is just a very good run in multiple different aspects here. And I could get more, upgrades, but I think it just makes sense to upgrade what I have. So let's go ahead, max HP, upgrade. And I do want to just keep the money. So, oh, this is new. For every 2 health lost, add gold to the board. Refreshes trigger a crit. Or we could, no, I think we are leaning into the crit stuff, especially with exploitable. So I'm going to definitely then now have our refreshes crit. So we have our crits refreshing and we have our refreshes critting. Love when you get both of those potions. Love that. Attack supply spinfection or immune to attack damage when reloading. Normally I would want round guard. We're not above Crucible 15 though. So, but I don't know, spinfection, that's so little damage. I probably do still need to take round guard. That could be like one less crazy attack, something like that. Yeah, we're getting offered a lot of good stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here we'll just potion ball. So if it hits a crit or a refresh, it doesn't matter. We get both. That's always like my absolute favorite. Now there's not a lot of pegs here, so kind of hurts our build a little bit, but we should probably be okay. Because also, once again, we have Ring of Pain. Like every aspect of this build is so perfect. And there's Snowball, which could, I think, technically be a large orb. Max HP. Once again, dude, I'm telling you, there is another universe where we had a crazy bomb build. Attacks get -1/+1 for every crit on board. I'm going to just do Echo. Get some more guaranteed damage. Both of them pretty decent. Pretty decent. And let's just go straight to this. So yeah, it is doing 9 damage. 9 freaking damage every peg hit. This is absolutely insane. This is crazy. It's like our own little form of piercing. That is crazy. Crazy. And I know some people detailed it, but I'm curious to see for myself how the darkness works. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should be getting some crit damage. You know what? I feel like I should take one of those. I feel like I should take one of those because it would be buffed up even more because of Mask of Joy. So, we'll do that. We'll do that. And hey, Manny, thanks for the 32 months Prime. First time subbing during the new Peglin era. Let's go, let's go. We have a crazy big fish build, which has been very amusing because we've never actually done big fish. Also, we're already about to be on our second page. This guy started with 800 block, by the way. I bet this is actually pretty scary in the higher crucibles. I will say that. I will say that. Oh, rip. Oh, hey. We're getting darkness somewhat. Oh my god, he's going to do it again. No! Stop it. Though, the darkness is very nice. Very nice. This book, if you're asking, it gives us an extra discard, which is very nice. There's a snowball. I don't know if that actually hit. He's taking 80% more crit damage. We're going to give ourselves more crit damage. We go into Act 4. You know it. You know it. And we're curious to see if this build will be able to do Act 4 shenanigans. Okay, so definitely max HP. No need to heal. Probably upgrade Ballad. And, dude, I'm telling you, this would have been the best bomb build. Every time, 3 times a crit is triggered, get Spiness. There we go. We got some more scaling. Because that's actually going to be 2 Spiness every time because of Mask of Joy. So we had, that's actually crazy scaling that we just got. Crazy scaling we got. Okay. It's so funny that like the final bosses used to be like the scary part of the game, and it's just like we don't even think about them anymore. Once again, part of that's because we're on lower crucibles as we work our way back up. And we are on Crucible 3. I'm gonna use Snowball here actually. Though getting Bulwark, I probably should. It wasn't the exciting thing, but it probably would have been good for me to get some Bulwark there. But we're getting the snowballs. But this build has been so freaking crazy. Like, there's no way we lose just a normal boss fight. Now, I will do this before the other Bucklord. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of healing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tyler beat Crucible 19 with Slime. Yeah, Slime is a great way to do it. Slime is really fun. We beat Act 4 with Slime. Obviously not at that high Crucible. That's awesome. He's jumping all the way up. I think we just play so much Peglin, giving ourselves a slow going up of the Crucibles kind of, I don't know, it just gives us something to do since we, 400 Peglin videos, That's crazy cool though. Slime and upgrading to me, out of all the things we've done so far, seem to be the most consistent ways to beat Act 4. But here we go. Obviously, that's where the game would have ended if we were just a month ago. And we will now accept the challenge, go into Act 4 here. Max HP, Snowball. I'll upgrade Snowball twice because it doesn't go up in price. Now there's Cactus. We were talking about that earlier. Though also Constricting Chains goes pretty hard. Targeted enemy is dealt orb damage, plus more for every peg activated, but the attack itself only activates 2 bonus. I think we're going to take Cactus. I think we're going to take Cactus here. I think that's what we're going to do. We haven't taken Cactus in a while. Sort of how it felt after getting Ascension 20 on Slay the Spire 1. I would only ever go for heart kills, and it didn't feel like winning anymore to beat Act 3. Yeah, I never even got high enough up to... Oh, this is a great start on Potion Ball. Oh, this is going to be an incredible start to Potion Ball. Oh, man. I haven't heard of Pacific Drive. Brutal Legend. Is that... I'm trying to... No, Brutal Orchestra is what I'm thinking of. That you were talking about this this crazy roguelike we played back in the day. Okay, let's see Snowball. It's Snowball's time to shine, you guys. Oh, that's so satisfying. So it did, I do believe it now went up to 10 damage per hit. Dude, we're just shredding the damage. Because we have Tender Cactus as well. The big fish plus the tender cactus is actually crazy. Because it was the 10 plus we're doing a lot more than that, right? Okay, max HP. Oh, we are getting a shot. We are getting a shot. So I'm just going to do max HP. Yeah, I remember Brutal Orchestra back in the day. Okay. So let's see what we want here. I think we've got enough max HP. I'm going to try to get a relic. Bombs. I'll take it. This is so... We're only going to gain 4 or 5 max HP from this, but I'll take my own relic. We haven't won Act 4 with my own relic. So I'll do it. Every 4 times we refresh, gain Muscle or Spiness. That's scaling. We'll take that. Yeah, we got to take it for my branding here. I know the game keeps trying to give it to me here this late. Oh, I forgot everything's crazy expensive here. Nope. Nope. If I had a nickel for every time I saw someone getting offered that relic in Act 4, I'd have 2, which isn't a lot. I mean, I think it's just also natural. The way that this game now works with having 4 acts and the way it works where if you ever see a relic and you don't take it, you will never be offered that relic again. So, you know, with this, the relic pool that there is, just the fact that you can go longer now, you are getting to see like a much bigger percentage of all of the relics in the game, which is cool. I do like that. I do like that. Fun fact about calculus: because of the way it's calculated, you only need a stat of 250 to reach the maximum value of 999. Oh, because it's like getting scaled up or whatever. Also, we never upgrade our dag orbs, dude. Whenever we play default Peglin, I never upgrade the dag orbs, like ever. Because especially on high Crucible, because once you pass Crucible 3, which is exactly what we're on, you only get the 1 crit, and it's just really hard to do crit builds all the time. And even if you're doing crit builds, it just always feels like dag orb isn't the play, but it probably deserves to be upgraded more than I upgraded in this series. It makes sense why I haven't upgraded it now. I mean, it's nowhere part of the important part of the build here. I mean, we are getting a bunch of spiness and things like that, and that's dope. So we have the scaling on our stats. We have the scaling of slowly upgrading the board and sliming the board and things like that. And then we have scaling based on giving enemies exploitable. And that's kind of all the scaling that we have, which I'm just very curious if this is going to be able to beat Act 4. We're only dealing 13 damage because we have traded all of my damage. Instead of doing damage when I hit, I'm just constantly doing damage, right? So I'm doing 9 damage per because of big fish, but I'm doing about 30 to 40 damage. It's changing based off of, you know, these upgrades that I've been hitting, but it's doing the damage as we hit the pegs, which is exactly what this build is attempting to do. Here's our snowball. Come on, pumpkin pie. Yes! Pumpkin pie! Pumpkin pie again. Pumpkin pie! So we're doing like 200 damage per hit. Cactus is definitely a better relic now that Act 4 merely exists. Yeah, because the cactus lets you do more damage to the boss itself. Because there's no spawns on the final boss. Also, I have gained 2 max HP, I think, from my relic. So I do just want to say my relic hasn't been worthless. It has not been worthless. I gotta say. Is it Thanksgiving already? Pumpkin pie and all. I love so much Snowball getting buffed, even if it just makes it feel better to use. Oh, those bombs are blocking. But I can still hit it. Nice. And then pumpkin pie. Okay, so this is it here. So max HP. You know what? I didn't even make 200 max HP. So my hypothesis from earlier was wrong, I'll have to say. And you know what? I will upgrade Dagorb just since I was talking about it. Yo, that is actually a bonkers last relic. That is a bonkers last relic to get. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a sort of other source of scaling. That's crazy. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Hey, this multi-ball is actually going to help us probably hit a lot of these. So we've already got up to the 9k damage. Just going to try to shatter as many of these as I can, obviously. That is my priority. And scaling myself up, I suppose. See, so yeah. If we can get multiple crits, we're going to start doing a lot more damage. And keep in mind, every time we refresh, we crit as well. And every 11 gold I get, we crit. And I'm going to constantly be adding more gold to the board. every time we refresh. So don't think we're going to be able to beat in phase 1. I'm curious if and when we'll ever do that, because I think that's an achievement. I meant to get a refresh there. Pumpkin pie! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of damage. So, decent start. Decent start. And here we go with 198 max HP. We're starting off with Snowball. This has secretly been a Snowball build. Now we need to get rid of those black holes. We need... Oh yeah, and you never know what's next in your board too, because you broke all the UI. So we need to try to break the black holes if we can here. I don't know if this build has what it takes. We'll see. We'll see. I seem to be doing relatively decent. Now, I think obviously the plus is we're able to counteract the 15k damage. I do believe we're allowed to do more than 15k per turn. Okay, there we go. Ah, shit. Damn. Oh, now I can see it. Is that just because of a buff? It's probably a buff that does that, maybe. Okay. I'm still just trying to kill the portals first. Or the black holes, because those black holes are brutal. I will say, Gift allows you to hit the eye a lot more. Because the bottom line of the eye is a lot more sturdy. Oh, you can see after you reload or something? Is that what it is? There we go. No more black holes. Okay, so we have already lost 20 max HP to this fight already. We have already lost quite a lot of max HP. Was hoping for that refresh / crit. We did not get it. Because it's a little bit harder to aim where I want. Because most of the orbs I'm using are heavy. Oh, there we go. See, we're doing 181 damage per. We might have this. We might have this. Genuinely. And here's our Swoltorb here. So upgrading the board is going to be pretty nice. Oh, especially getting all up in that eye. All up in that eye. Nice. There's a second crit. The Crits Melosa Freeze is going to go hard if I can get like a really good like pumpkin pie turn or something like that. So here's Snowball again. We might have this. Oh, I missed the crit. Refresh. Rip. Maybe we get pumpkin pie? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. So we're almost through 100,000 here. I have 22 Spiness, 6 Muscle, and 123 Bulwark. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. 1,000 damage every time we hit the eye. Oh, the portal's back. We need to get those portals fixed. Dude, the big fish cactus is like combo. Like, this is once again just a build that I don't think we've really ever seen successful at this level, at least not from me. I'm sure maybe other content creators maybe have. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fun. All these new types of builds that, like, once again, this is a new era build. I mean, this is from the last update. This isn't necessarily been because of Act 2, but, you know, we've just not been able to see this type of build happen. Okay. Okay, we need a refresh here. Wish that did more, is what it is. And I'm going to just try to upgrade the eye. I'd love to try to get the portals. Dang it! I wanted to upgrade the eye! That's fine. We got our snowball. We got our snowball here. Let's see how this goes. Problem is that portal's right there. We got to get rid of those black holes. Our snowball is a 4064. Snowball also just got buffed by the existence of an Act 4 too. Just having a boss that lets you scale more makes all the scaling orbs way better. And we have round guard there. I need to break those black holes. Those black holes are not good. Not good. Not good. I'm gonna try to hit. Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. I tried to hit the black hole debuff and the refresh at the same time, and I got exactly what I wanted. Because I'm just a fucking gamer. We're upgrading the eye here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is the Observer a biblically accurate angel? You considered making more fishing content. I have been fishing once in my entire life. And it was at a summer camp as a kid. And I didn't catch a fish. So I have a 0% fish rate, success rate. So I don't think I'm the person for that. Okay, snowball, go. Dude, snowball, because the thing I didn't think about with this build is it is strong against getting, I don't have to worry about this 15k damage limit, right? Like, it's annoying, but I don't think it actually does not matter for us because we're doing all of our damage through, which counteracts that completely. So this one summons black holes, and this one I think gives him damage, which, yeah. So I'm trying to break the one with the black hole. There we go. No more black holes. This is the one where that's his damage limit. So theoretically, we can do more than 15k a turn. But with this build, we already were doing that. We were already doing that. Okay. Probably just want to get to that snowball like ASAP. But I'll use this upgraded one here. So I have done about this boss's half of its health, and it has also done about half of our max health. So I don't know. I don't know who's going to come out on top. We'll find out. I'm waiting for this crit. Yeet. Oh, is it? See, this is, I always say I never upgrade Dagorb, and then I upgrade Dagorb, and I get like one god tier hit from it. That was a lot. And pumpkin pie. I'm gonna also just casually destroy all of the other buffs. Bro! That's like one of the best. Oh my gosh. And more pumpkin pie. Yeah, the lightning slime too. That is like one of the craziest throws we've had in a while. Okay, I'm going to try to refresh this somehow before I use my snowball. I don't think that's going to happen though. We got rid of the black hole though, which is incredible. Pumpkin pie, dude. Pumpkin pie is so good. Straight up S tier. When I make my tier list, pumpkin pie is fucking S tier forever and ever and ever. Yeah, we did kind of get a strong crit build. We were talking about that earlier. Because also, because of Spiffing Brit's item, this boss is taking 490% more crit damage, which is insane. Now, unfortunately, the way I threw that, I don't think is going to guarantee us a whole lot. But you know what? I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to be able to do this here. I think we got this. Because also just the more we upgrade this board. Ooh! So this is going to be our 0, 1, 2, 3. This will be our fourth Act 4 win. And also we'll have officially beaten Act 4 with every class, which is extra hype as well. Dude, that slime. We're scaling on the upgrades, on the slime, on our crit damage, on the enemy's exploitable damage, on technically the snowball itself, the upgrading of pegs itself. Oh boy, dude. Oh boy. Could have aimed that better. Pumpkin pie? Oh, actually, we got rid of the black holes. Pumpkin pie. Oh, lame. Lame. Pumpkin pie. We got so cucked there. Poor pumpkin pie, man. It was ready to pop off. Got blue balled to hell. For orb tier list, will the sect orbs be ranked separately? That's a good question. I'll have to think about that. I don't even have it answered. That was a question I didn't even think about. So I'm gonna need some time to think about the answer. Okay. And the fact that we got Kritsmalosa Fleece at the end, and I think we all have to be honest with ourselves. Grinding Monstera was the reason we won, right? Everybody spam the Grinding Monstera leaf in the chat if you have it and you believe, because I think we all got to be honest with ourselves. I think that carried. I don't know what we could have done without the extra 5 health that we gained from the Grinding Monstera. But you know what? It's just about the aura. It's about the vibes. And it has allowed me to squish this eye. Fun fact about eyes. Fun story of the day. I've switched between whether I like wearing. Also, I'm seeing a couple of the rainbow leaves. I love it. Abertrude Gamer Goose and Ruckus. But I've switched between whether I like contacts or glasses more several times in my life. And the last time that I switched off of contacts in favor of glasses was I was like trying to take my contacts out and they were being really stubborn and I could not take my contacts out. And I was sitting in the bathroom for 15 minutes trying to take my contacts out. And then to my horror, I realized the contacts were not in my eyes, and I was just clawing at my eyes for 15 minutes, trying to get a contact out. That was already out. So that's the fun fact of the day. Before our 336 snowball, we'll get to most likely end the run here. Oh, so easily. So easily, too. So maybe we should have TTG guarantee seal of approval earlier. Man, Snowball got buffed and I love it. And I love Act 4. I still see some hate for Act 4. And I don't understand. I think people don't read the text that says like, hey, this is meant to just test if you're broken. You know, I think some people are mad how hard it is, which to me, that's exactly what I want, right? That's all I've wanted for the last couple of years is an opportunity, right, to test what your build can really do. I think every roguelike benefits from being balanced around like being able to have like either a looping system or an Act 4 to like really test. And so I'm glad we did it. I genuinely didn't know if the big fish was going to do it, but the fact that it gets through the damage cap every turn is really OP. And I think obviously the cactus helped out with that as well. Right. And, wow, we did it. We were talking about it recently. I'm going to shill it as well. There's a lot of edited Peglin content I want to do soon. But one of the other things I want to do is once I get like 7 to 8 hours of Act 4 wins, I'm gonna like make one of those sleep videos and I saw a lot of people like saying they would want it on the last video we talked about it. So I'm gonna do like a video where it's like 7 hours of broken Act 4 wins in Peglin or like something like that to fall asleep to. Because I could edit the old Peglin content, but honestly, who wants old Peglin content when you've got Act 4? Also, oh my God, it's my name. My ego. I'm very humble. But yeah, very hype. Very, very, very hype. So the fact that it took us like 4 months to get an actually good big fish run. I'm just so glad the big fish, like we have not ever truly highlighted the power of big fish. And we did today along with Cactus, and we don't get to do Cactus a lot either. So I'm just very happy with this run. Very happy. And there we go. So man, I'm so happy we got a run with Big Fish broken enough to beat Act 4. It's been several months since Big Fish got added to the game, and I feel like this is the first time it really contributed to a run, and what a run at that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like what the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Peglin videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Peglin on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.